guys, what's up?
Hey.
How you guys doing? What are you playing?
Playing Cards Against Humanity. It's fun. Who's winning?
Me? It's friggin' boss. You know? Any reason you guys came by?
Well, we're your resident assistants, and it's required for us to come by here when your doors open and build relationships with you guys and get to know you. To your RAs, open up.
Sounds like a party in here. What's that in your hand?
Stupid RAs. Stupid RAs.
You can't leave! It's just a do, man.
Can I have it?
Yeah, sure. Gotcha!
As a resident assistant, it is one of their main responsibilities to ensure that residents under the age of 21 are following campus policies and upholding the law, and above all, being safe.
This is Peter, an RA in Ryder Hall. This is a personal interview where he shares his knowledge and experience as an RA.
First off, the common misconception is that people say, oh, I got written up for this, or this. RAs never officially write people up per se. It's incident reports. We don't have any authority in ourselves. It's more just we have the ability to document situations, if that makes sense. If there's an alcohol incident, it's not that we decide the punishment. We just know exactly what happened. How much alcohol was there, how many people were there, were people clearly drunk, were they being cooperative, just kind of stuff along those lines. And incident reports could be anything from alcohol write-ups to there's a dog in the dorm, to someone messed up someone else's bulletin board. It could be anything like that. It's super wide-ranging, so yeah.
All of the following facts are found from the University of Northern Iowa's article titled Department of Residence Housing Jobs.
Let me tell you about becoming an RA next year.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, there's a lot of benefits to being an RA.
Really? Like what?
Well, you get a $1,200 stipend, free room and board, and an all-access meal plan to your favorite restaurants, Piazza and Rialto.
That sounds good, but I don't know, man. Is it really worth it?
Let's dive deeper.
I think being RA sets me up pretty well for the future because that's a really unique leadership opportunity, I guess. I'm trying to help all these freshman residents try to navigate college, their first year of college, in a way to not only to discover themselves, but also like discover the right way to like study, make friends, how to develop good habits, whether that be with like time management or anything kind of along those lines. I think it also help in the future by just kind of not only leadership, but also more of a sense of responsibility over others, and realizing like, hey, I have to do this even though I might not want to. So even though I like some of my residents, if they're drinking in their dorms, it's really kind of like, wow, like this isn't my fault, but it's more just I have to document the situation. I still have to go in with the relationship I have with my resident, even though it could be awkward from this point on. It's all just kind of about moving forward to those kind of steps, and that's something that I could definitely see in the future for me if I ever go up in any job, whether it be management or anything kind of along those lines. So I think it's all really about the life experience that being a resident assistant can really provide me, and that's kind of one of the reasons like why I do it, and the future down the road. So yeah.
Most of the information in this scene comes from Amanda Bauer's 2013 article titled The Hidden Benefits of Being an RA, and Chandra Whitfield's 2019 article titled The Benefits, Challenges, and Responsibilities of Life as an RA.
So I've been thinking about being an RA next year.
That sounds like a pretty good idea.
Dude, why would anybody want to do that? I mean, there are skills that I can learn while being an RA. In the future, I can use them in my career.
Like what?
Public speaking skills, conflict resolution skills. I can learn how to work with people who are very different from me.
Oh, that sounds super cool. Maybe I should be an RA too. I want to be a teacher someday.
and those skills would really help me as a teacher.
Yeah, I heard it also builds great leadership skills because I would be responsible for 30 plus teams.
I'm working on building up my resume with jobs that show off my great leadership. I'm working on building up my resume with jobs that show off my leadership abilities. Would being an RA help me next year?
Oh yeah, I think it'd be great to have this position on a resume. I know employers who are looking for people who can help lead other workers.
What about all the conferences you have to go to?
Who cares? They're the best things in the world. They teach valuable leadership skills that I can use in this job and future jobs.
Now let's talk to Jada, a real RA from Ryder Hall, where she shares her experiences about meetings and conferences.
What do you learn in your conferences and meetings?
So typically in our staff meeting, we'll talk about staff development. We'll try to get to know each other a little bit better, because being a whole cohesive staff is a good thing. In addition, we'll talk about things that are going on within the resident's life. We'll talk about updates that we need to know. Typically, who's the RLC on call, who's on call that weekend, etc.
When do you guys meet? How many times a week do you guys meet?
We personally in Ryder Hall meet 2 hours once a week.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff the residents don't see. So for example, all your little name tags on the doors says Kavion, Christian, stuff like that. It could be a dinosaur, it could be a camera, it could be a cactus. All that stuff is like little arts and crafts that we have to do all the time. We have to do, if we have 50 residents, that's 50 per semester, that's 100 total. We also have to change our bulletin boards once a month. So it's a bunch of kind of arts and crafts stuff like that. But we also have usually an hour and a half, 2 hour staff meeting every week. We also have rounds at least once a week. But there's also people know our RAs to handle we put on the events in the hall. We talk to everyone about their grades, stuff like that. But it's also, we also do these things called carefrontations. Carefrontations, when you talk about residents something more serious and how they deal with it. It could be something from grades to sexual assault to suicidal thoughts and kind of stuff like that. So it's a really wide-ranging kind of thoughts. And all that stuff is confidential, obviously, so no other residents are allowed to know about that. It's more of it's a need-to-know basis, and no one's really a need-to-know, especially in the residence halls. So I wouldn't really expect other people to really see everything that we really do for them in a way. So yeah, each RA has a collateral. So mine is I work with our Senate, and so I'll help them with throwing on programs, whether it be a dance night, a trivia, stuff like that. So I have to go to all their meetings, help them with their purchase request forms. I also have to go to all the other RAs' big events. I'll throw in my own big events. So there's a bunch of programming stuff too that we have to do, and at times it's just almost like people don't really fully understand how much we really do have to do in our job.
Most universities require a minimum GPA to be an RA. According to the University of Iowa's 2019 article, Be a Resident Assistant.
To be an RA, I had to have a 2.25 GPA. Yikes.
Becoming an RA does not mean you'll stop being a normal student. RAs have to go to class and study, just like any student.
So my schedule, it's pretty hectic, not too hectic, not as bad as I thought it'd be, honestly. So just as a student, I've got 5 classes. I've got 3 on Monday, Wednesday, 2 on Friday, and 2 on Tuesday, Thursday. I'm usually done by noon or 1 every day.
I am currently taking 14 credits. I have typically taken 17, 18 before I became a resident assistant.
Oh, hey there. Hey, can we talk real quick?
Yeah, sure, what's up?
Yeah, I was just in my room thinking to myself about becoming an RA, and I just decided to come up here and ask you, what made you become an RA?
That's a really good question. There are many reasons why I wanted to become an RA.
Well, really, what's the main reason, though?
Well, my first semester was really rough, and I struggled with a lot of things in my life. I knew from the very beginning that the one person I could talk to was my RA. My RA always said if I had any problems to please come to her with any of them and talk to her. She said she was willing to talk anytime during the day or night.
Oh, interesting. Well, I'm sorry to hear all that. But was your RA able to help you get through that rough time?
Yes, it really did help me a lot. When I left the room that day, it really got me thinking I should become an RA too. I wanted to help people and be there for them during their rough times.
That's so great to hear. So, are there any other reasons you wanted to be an RA?
Yeah, the other major reason I wanted to become an RA was to create so many more friendships. I have made friends not only with the RAs, but also the other residents in my house. I get to meet new students each year and have real, genuine relationships with them.
Wow, that's so cool. I might have to sign up for it instead of just sitting here thinking about it.
Oh, awesome. Do you want me to show you how? I'm free tomorrow morning to show you.
Oh yeah. I will see you then. Oh hey there.
Hey.
I brought my friend. He said
Perfect.
He wanted to be an RA.
Awesome. I'll show you how. Let's go. Nice arm pumping formation. Let's go, guys. Grab a desktop and log in. So you open up the UNI webpage, and in the search bar you search housing jobs. And then click the first one where it says Department of Residence. And then down here it says Residence Assistant and Desk Assistant. If you push down here where it says RA application and click on that purple link. And then on the side it says apply here, so just push that. And then it gives you all the instructions to do that, and you push apply now.
As you can see, applying is easy, but is there anything bad about being an RA?
What are the cons of being an RA?
None. This is the best job in the world. 10 out of 10 would do it again.
Now we're going to end with some of the really fun things RAs get to do and witness. RAs get to organize and promote fun events and games for the halls.
They also get to decorate bulletin boards with important information that the residents need to know.
What's the craziest thing you've witnessed as an RA?
Yeah, so there's a bunch of crazy stuff I see in my hall. A lot of it I'm not allowed to go over for confidentiality reasons. The only reason why I'm going to give this story is because no names are involved. However, if you know, you know, and you know who I'm talking to for this one. So I'm going to set the scene for you. It's about 2 a.m. I was leaving my room. I was going to the bathroom. It's pretty late. I couldn't fall asleep, something like that. And I walk in the bathroom. I'll tell you what I see. We got one resident here, called Bob. Bob here didn't have a shirt on. He had a ski hat on with construction goggles on the side of his head with a banana sticker on his forehead, completely sober. It's like, oh, what's up, Peter? And then we have Dan. Dan behind him has a really goofy look on his face. He's like, oh, hi, Peter. Dan is popping the back pimples on Bob's back. And I look at Bob's back, and this dude has just pus and blood on it. And I'm like, why is this a thing? He's like, I like popping pimples. And Bob's like, yeah, I've got a lot of pimples. What else am I supposed to do? And I had to physically take a seat from that. So, yeah, you see a bunch of kind of odd stuff like that all the time.
That show off my great leader skill.
My room to myself. Oh, fuck Christ. What's
Time out. That was really small.
So what do you learn? Wait, sorry. Do I just? Yeah, be apologetic.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready. 1, 2, 3. Well, my first semester was...
What? Hold on, time out.